Hello YouTube, A7X Robert Coon, A7X here with my Constellar deck profile for you guys. This has been my main deck for, I guess, a month or two now. But before I begin the video, if you or anybody you know needs a 3DS or DS case, I have this one for you guys. It holds 22 games and 2 SD cards. It's not that bad of a case, it's really hard sometimes to get the games out, but there's one SD card, and then there's another spot for the other. I actually got a new one with Club Nintendo, as you can see right here, which holds 18 games. Fire Emblem Awakening would go there, but it's almost always in my 3DS. So as you can see, I have a lot of 3DS games, and I did do a 3DS collection video, so definitely check that out if you have not. Yeah, just making sure it's 22. So I can trade this or whatever. I mean, I don't value it that high anyway, so my value is probably like $2-3. I didn't get this for that much off of GameStop anyway, so yeah. If anybody's interested in that, let me know. I'd love to trade that for a couple of Ultimate Rares, because that's mainly all I'm looking for right now. Trying to think, maybe well, I'm looking for a dual terminal Gungnir, probably. I think another Secret Ice Master and Cold Enchanters and whatnot. But those are like really not expensive cards anyway, so probably just focus on the Ultimate Rares. Anyway, let's get to the deck profile. I mean, I think we all know how this deck plays, so not really much explaining, which is why I never really wanted to do deck profiles for this deck, but it's okay. Anyway, 3 Chaos. Chaos basically, it's a card you use to get out your rank 5 Xyz, or if you still have a Sheridan on the field, you can just bump up Sheridan, go for rank 4, or level down Chaos and go for level 3, which I don't have any level 3s in mine. I'm seriously thinking of putting one, and I'm not sure which that one would be. Maybe Levier or Leviathan, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll put more than one. But I mean, I've actually had a lot of instances where I've had 2 Sheridans on the field, believe it or not. But the card you combo a lot with Chaos to go into your rank 5s is Constellar Pollux. Pollux extra normal summon can't be Veilered. Pretty much you can't really stop the summon of Pollux. So it's always a nice card. And not bad attack. Especially, and same with Chaos, it's 18, with Tenki it's 19. Then we have 3 Constellar Algidi. So this is the one that can get Veilered. It's how you special summon Pollux, Chaos, and Sombre, but well, not but. Anyway. Yeah, and it's only when Algidi's normal summon. If it's special summon, you don't get to special summon again. Otherwise, that'd be broken. Not really, though. And believe it or not, I do run Sheridan. It doesn't get as clunky as you think. This is basically your Stratos for the deck. A lot of players don't like it because of its low attack and that it's level 3, but it's fine. It helps you in certain tough situations. And then to round up the Constellars, I won. I run 3 of my Hombres. Gotta love them. Definitely MVP of the deck. This has helped me so many times in duels. Love saying Hombre, because nobody makes that joke with Sombre. It's true, Sombre is your Hombre. You can't deny that. And since everything in here is pretty much light, I do run the one Honest. I need to find my dual terminal one. I totally forgot I had one. And then I do run the 1 Bear, since Tenki's at 3 now. It's not that bad of a card. Ryo, anti-meta. I mean, yes, it does stop your Sheridan plays. So you gotta... Sometimes you have to be careful with Ryo, but what is this shutdown? Yugioh's. Well, actually, what do I mean? What does this shutdown? We know what this shutdown. We know Ryo. It's anti-meta. But for all you newer players out there, for those of you who don't know what anti-meta is, it's basically anything that goes against anything against the current format. So like whatever deck is good and whatnot. Basically whatever's winning in tournaments and like all the tier decks, yeah, that's what anti-meta is. It's cards that stop those from winning. Well, that's meta in a nutshell, really. And then as a tech choice of mine, which I really love, Old School Warrior, that's DD Warrior Lady. Let's see. Ophion, that's Safe Zone, or pretty much any card that's Safe Zone. This card's like, I don't care, I still get my effect, I don't target. That's the key right there. Her effect does not target. Keep that in mind, people. I probably would have topped many other weeks if people told me that. Because I always versed this one Evil Swarm player who would always Safe Zone, and then we were never sure if DD Warrior Lady targets or not. And so his Ophion would still not get... whatchamacallit? Would not get banished, and then I'm an idiot forgetting that Ophion doesn't stop you from seizing it to rank 5, so I'm really stupid with that. I play stupid. I misplay a lot with this deck for that reason. Same with Pleiades effect. I feel like... what was it? I forgot what card it was, but I thought I couldn't pop it back because I thought I couldn't be targeted or something. But, I don't know. Yeah, basically, if you don't know what this deck, you want to go into the Constellar Pleiades as soon as possible. That's for the monsters. For the spells, obviously, the triple Tenki. Great way to search out Chaos or Bear. 3 Typhoons, I'm thinking of only running 2. I don't think back row is as bad as a problem as people think. 2 Lance. Love Lances. Love this card. Such a great card. So versatile. And then the one-ofs. Reinforcements of the army, obviously, since I have the 3 Pollux and DD Warrior Lady. Book of Moon, always a nice option. Dark Hole. And this next card actually saved me in a duel when I top decked it against my friend AJ, even though he won the round anyway in 3 games. But Constellar Star Cradle. Basically what Star Cradle does is you target 2 Constellar monsters in your graveyard, add those targets to your hand. Only downside is you cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this card. Which, I mean, isn't that bad, because honestly it's just going to set you up for the next turn anyway, or even that turn. So it's always nice. Especially when you're against Yugiohs and you know they have that side armor, or Mark 3, or was it Mark 2? I forgot. I know it's MK, but I think MK is short for Mark. Anyway, for the traps, 2 Mirror Force, 2 Dimensional Prisons, 1 Warning, 1 Torrential, 1 Compulse, 1 Bottomless, and this next card used to be called the Haunted. Then I changed it to Malevolent Catastrophe, and then when I was looking through my ice barriers, I found this in a tin full of cards I got from my friend when he quit Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm like, are you kidding me? I had this card the whole time, and it was dual terminal to top it off. I mean, I want the ultimate rare version of this card so badly, but it is Black Horn of Heaven. Such an awesome card. It's actually one of the counter trap cards that really you don't have to pay a price to using it. It's such a great card. Basically, for people who miss Solemn Judgment or anything, or you already used your warning. What, Mom?
What are you gonna eat?
I don't know. I'm recording a video.
Oh.
I'll think of something, though. Anyway. Say you used warning, or you're missing Judgment still. This card's great. Those you don't know what Black Horn of Heaven does, I don't feel like explaining every card, but this one I feel like we should. Because, I mean, it is one of the older cards that's seeing play as of recently. Negate the special summon of one of your opponent's monsters and destroy it. So they can't even get the effect off because you negate the summon. So, like, say they go into Exton Knight, Black Hornet. Silent Honor's Shark. Black Hornet. Basically anything. JD, anything. Because it negates it. So that's it for the main deck. I definitely think I should run either... I don't know, I'm thinking of Phoenix Chain, either that or another Black Horn. And if anything, I'm going to take out an MST and take out a Sheridan. Because honestly, you can get by with using only 2 Sheridans. It's not a big deal. Because, I mean, you have other... Since I do run the Star Cradle, that's why I really don't need Sheridan sometimes. Just helps you in tight situations. Anyway, extra deck. 1M7. I know it's F3. Constellar players never really ran more than 1. It's just Dragons abuse the crap out of this card. Basically, with M7, you can actually use a Constellar Xyz monster you control as the material, other than M7. And then Xyz materials attached to that monster also become materials to this card, or on this card. If you do, its effect cannot be activated this turn. Its effect is once per turn you can detach 1 material from this card. Target 1 monster on the field or in either player's graveyard. Return that target to the hand. So yeah, a lot of fun stuff you can do with that effect. 2 Constellar Pleiades, basically go-to card. It's basically a free compulse to any card on the field, even yours. So you can bounce back, then tanky, get that search again. And get another Xyz out like Constellar Omega, which I see a lot of other decks use, and basically Omega protects itself or other Constellars from spell and trap card effects. And then I do run the one Persepi, or Beehive as you like to call it, and you gotta love my misprint right here. I bought this off of Troll and Toad, and I was very upset because it didn't have the cool dual terminal pattern, but I think this is a common misprint with Persepi, or Beehive. So now it just looks like a regular super rare. Love the artwork on this card, though. Sound like Cyber Knight, right? No, anyway. I mean, you can clearly see it's dual terminal, but it doesn't have the nice dual terminal pattern from Dual Terminal 7. Because every dual terminal has a sort of different pattern. Basically, with Beehive, it's during the damage step of either player's turn once per turn. When a Constellar monster you control is attacking or being attacked, you can detach 1 material from this card. That monster gains 1,000 attack until the end phase. So it's pretty nice to get over boss monsters. Now for another Rank 5 Volcasaurus, this card's awesome. Pretty much gets rid of monsters that are giving you a hard time. It's mainly why we use it. Plus you can get to level 5s. I mean, rank 5s. Guy Dragon Thundercharger. You know, we can use Shark Fortress to get into this. Volcasaurus, Pleiades, M7. Just helps, you know, just deal massive damage to your opponent. And there is an OTK with this deck, which I'm not sure how it works exactly, but I know it revolves around M7, Thundercharger, and Shark Fortress. So there's the one Shark Fortress. Took me forever to find this card. I looked in like one of my tins that I have bulk, and it was the first card I pulled was Shark Fortress. I'm like, perfect. Go in my Constellar deck. Always mix it up with Shark Cruiser for some reason. Cowboy because wins games. Photon Papal Operative. Maestroke. These last two are really random. But they're in there just because I can put them in there. We got Comics here, King Arthur. Pretty cool card in my opinion. Love the effects. And then Hero Champion Excalibur. Probably my favorite Xyz still. Well, maybe non-archetype related. Oh wait, it is archetype related though. Shoot. Oh well, one of my favorite Xyz, let's just put it that way. Anyway, that's it for the deck profile, guys. Thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe, let me know your thoughts on the deck below. And also a thumbs up for my Vanguard sleeves. These are so old and I'm just like, why not use these instead of my Light Blue Ultra Pro? Just to look cooler. Probably use the Light Blue Ultra Pro for my Cyber Dragon deck. Unless I actually want to get Cyber Dragon Nova sleeves. Which knowing me I'll end up doing. And that's what I did with my first Constellar deck profile, if you guys remember. Got Pallades sleeves for those. Like I said, if you or you know anybody who's interested in a 3DS case, let me know. Monster is pretty much Ultimate Rares I do not have, and I'll definitely do an Ultimate Rare Collection update for you guys. May have to... No, I'll probably upload that either today or tomorrow as the final video for tonight. Unless I actually do some Dev Pro duels, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, YouTube.